Hey guys, it is the last few days of September and I am squeezing this Q&A in because I almost forgot all about it. So last night on Instagram I asked you if there's any questions you wanted answering, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's do it. What's the longest you've ever had your hair? Apparently when I was a teeny tiny little girl, I'm talking like toddler teeny tiny, my hair was down to about my waist, but I don't have any photos of that, so I don't know for certain. The photo I did find though with my hair at its longest point is this one here, which was taken in the summer after my 15th birthday, so long time ago, and you can see there my hair is pretty long, it's down past my shoulders. And that's not even as long as it actually was, because this is long before I discovered hair straighteners, so my hair is obviously curly, which means it's lost some of its length. So add a couple of extra inches onto that and that is the longest I've had my hair that I can remember. Also, for the people always asking about my natural hair colour, this is before I started dyeing my hair. And I'll admit, in this photo it looks alright. In real life, it's not as nice looking as this. It's like a grey bleh kind of colour. It's just not nice. If you had to have 14 arms or 14 legs, which would it be and why? Kind of feel like everyone would have the same answer to this. Having 14 arms is going to be way better than having 14 legs. Think of all the things you can do. How many situations do you get into where you wish you had more arms? Oh, hold on, wait a minute. It just says arms and legs. It doesn't say hands as well. So am I just gonna have like little arm stubs? Because that's not very useful. Then they're essentially just more legs. Now I'm confused. What was your most regrettable hamster mistake, and have you ever had a hamster that was hard to tame and very difficult to work with? So my hard to tame hamster and my difficult to work with hamster are two different ones. Trevor, my husky Roborowski, was probably the hardest to tame, and the only reason I say that is because he was the only Roborowski that I never got tamed. I did adopt him at quite a late age. I think he was about 5 or 6 months old, and he was very skitty, so he was basically untamable by the time I got him. And the hamster that was hardest to work with was definitely Pippi, because of all her neurological problems and the issues that came with that. Now, for regrettable mistakes, I had to have a really good think about this, because most of the mistakes that I have made in hamster care have been ones that could easily be corrected. So they're not big mistakes, they were nothing major, nothing went significantly wrong, and they were just easy to fix. But there was definitely one regret that I have that I still hold with me, and it's a weird regret because I had really mixed feelings on the situation. Now bear with me here, because I'm going to say what this regret is, and it's going to sound a little bit meh, and then I'm going to elaborate on it and you'll understand why. So my biggest regret was getting my Chinese hamster Hope. Now I loved Hope, don't think that I didn't love her, I loved her to bits. She was an amazing hamster, but I got her due to peer pressure. So we were at a hamster show, I believe, and we were looking at all the hamsters, and I'd seen her and I thought she was really cute, but I wasn't intending to get her. I was just sort of remarking on how adorable she was and how at that point I'd never owned a Chinese hamster before. And the people around me kind of just egged me into getting her, and the reasoning they used was that I just recently lost a hamster, it died, and so their reasoning was, well, now I have more space, I should get another hamster. But the thing was, at that time I had maybe between 8 or 10 hamsters, I can't remember, it was a long time ago, and I wanted to bring my numbers down, because when you have less pets, you can spend more time with them, and spending more time with them just feels so much better. That's why we have a lot less pets now than we used to. So I wanted to bring my numbers down by not getting any more hamsters, but I let myself get pressured into getting her. And the reason I regret it is because I had all these other hamsters, and because really I didn't want to get another one, I didn't end up spending as much time with her as I wish I had. I really regret not getting to spend more time with her, to give her more attention, and just to enjoy her more. I didn't get to enjoy her the way I got to enjoy most of my other hamsters, so that is a big regret for me. I don't regret having her, I just wish I'd waited and got a Chinese hamster at a much later date when I had a lot less hamsters. What's your favourite thing about living with Dan? I also live with my spouse and I love it. I think my favourite thing about living with Dan is that every single day between about 6 AM and 10 or 11 AM, the apartment is always completely spotless. It's really wonderful and lovely to be in. It feels so relaxing and it's so quiet because Dan is in the bedroom completely asleep. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. So if I have to give a serious kind of answer to this, I would say that living with your best friend is just the best thing. Regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not with them, living with your best friend is just awesome. And the fact that after almost 7 years together, we can be complete butt hats to each other, and it's perfectly fun and enjoyable. What's the strangest thing you've witnessed any of your pets doing? I'm putting a delay on answering this one because I have a video that is coming up very soon on Elizabeth's weirdest habits. I have had so many cats in my life, but none of them have done some of the weird things that she does. She's just bizarre. She's very weird, so you'll get your answer very soon. Can you please give a few tips on saving money while having a hamster? I'm gonna do one better than that because I have made you a playlist that includes all of my budget-friendly hamster videos, including alternative shopping for hamsters, how to save money when you're buying products for them, DIYs, DIY bedding, DIY cages, DIY toys, the whole lot. I've got a whole playlist on that now, and I'll link it below so you can click on it and watch it and get all my money-saving tips. Have you ever dropped a hamster while holding it? Yep, that is definitely something that I have done. And if you end up owning a lot of hamsters, or you keep hamsters long-term, chances are, sooner or later, you're going to drop one of them, and you will completely freak out when it happens. But thankfully, when this does happen, for the majority of people, their hamster is just fine. Hamsters are surprisingly bouncy animals, so don't panic too much. Your hamster is probably gonna be fine. Just, you know, make sure you keep an eye on it, and if you notice anything weird, if you do drop your hamster, just get it checked out by a vet. Do you think rats are cute? No, absolutely not. I think rats are the most utterly adorable, squeezable, squishable, smooshable faces in the entire rodent pet world. They're just so, there is no word for how so they are. They're just so. The only bad thing about them is they are next to impossible to get as pets in this country. So I probably will never get to have any, which is incredibly sad for me. Who is your favorite pet? I really don't have a favorite pet. I love all of my pets completely equally, and I feel the exact same way about all of them. I give them all the same amount of hugs and kisses and love and all that stuff. So yeah, I really don't feel like I have a favorite pet. Oh, hi Bertie. So I think that's where we're going to end the Q&A this month, but if you want to get involved next month, just follow me on my Instagram account, which you can find linked beneath this video, along with a link to my Twitter account and to my lifestyle YouTube channel, where you can watch other non-pet related videos. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. You can also share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!